St Albans College is situated close to the centre of the historic city of St Albans. This breathtaking view from the neighbouring building college highlights the proximity of the city with its ancient buildings such as the Abbey, which was recently visited by the Queen. The candy twist chimneys in the foreground show that the Abbey is only part of the rich architectural heritage that students of the college can enjoy. The variety of specialist courses offered by the college attracts students from many miles away. This is made easy for them by the college being within minutes of the main line railway station and on a road used by many bus routes. The compact, award-winning college campus is a mixture of purpose-built buildings and converted 19th century townhouses, which together with the many mature trees create a relaxed but academic atmosphere. This in itself may explain the almost total absence of graffiti, so common nowadays on many public buildings. Many of the thousands of students attending full or part-time courses arrive in their own cars. There are 3 car parks for the surprising number of young students who come to the college by car or motorbike, and this no doubt reflects the small percentage of working class areas in the catchment of the college. Safety is ensured on the campus by the use of sleeping policemen, and considerate driving is encouraged. Motorbike riders are especially vulnerable in accidents, and special safety campaigns are regularly launched by the Students' Union in the college to make these students safer drivers. Special provision is made for those members of the community who need extra consideration. Even those who arrive on the humble bicycle can park under cover. Youngsters attending the college for the first time may find the layout of the buildings bewildering. The reception staff of the main administrative building are always helpful. Frequent, prominent maps show the letter system of naming. B Block, for example, is the home of business studies, a department which, as well as teaching secretarial skills such as typing, also runs more management-orientated BEC courses. Students from this department can try out their skills in the running of the Students' Union, making them more valuable employees. Many courses include physical activities, making use of a well-equipped gymnasium. One of the smaller departments, engineering, even uses its own jet aircraft in teaching. On a campus shared with the Hertfordshire College of Building, even the most intellectual A-level student will rub shoulders with those learning to lay bricks or put up scaffolding before going on to polytechnic or university. The largest department in the college is the General Studies Department, which specialises in the teaching of GCEO and A-levels. Its classrooms are found in X Block and F Block, seen here. Also on the campus are a programmed learning centre and the local teachers' centre. Their future is presently under consideration by the County Council, which intends to offer its ratepayers an educational system which is streamlined and efficient, as well as being sympathetic to the special problems of today's youth. The refectory serves both the Building College and St Albans College. Despite appearing small, it's used by the County Council as an example to other colleges in the county of how to run a refectory on a sound financial basis. There is always a wide selection for the main meal of the day, and snacks are available during break times. Even when the refectory is closed, students can use the various food and drink dispensers. There are exceptionally few rules in the college. The no gambling rule protects a minority of students from themselves, while the no radios rule protects the majority from the loudness of a minority. The teaching staff in the 2 colleges also use the refectory, and while not being totally separate from the sound of the students, can at least enjoy a cup of coffee or lunch out of their sight. It is often at these times that the most interesting and stimulating discussions between staff occurs. As one would expect with the highly qualified staff that the college has, the topics under discussion are often totally unknown to the man in the street, and may even be breaking new ground, appearing months later in published form. As with many public places, the discussion as to whether smoking should be allowed or not can lead to heated arguments between smokers and non-smokers. The college authorities decided upon a middle course between the two extremes, which is happily accepted by the students. In some areas of the refectory, smoking is permitted, while in others it is not during the main meal time. The refectory, hall and well-equipped stage are often used for public meetings. Even the Students' Union can hold dances here and is lucky enough to have a full-time member of staff to help with such events, a task which the students by themselves would find more than a little challenging. Notice boards are the first port of call in the day for the student in the General Studies department. Not all lessons are chalk and talk. Indeed, in the teaching of science, models such as this life-size skeleton are used, though some of us might not wish to look too closely at these larger-than-life biological models. Technical staff organise equipment use, and this shows the substantial financial investment in the more tried and tested forms of modern teaching preferred by universities. Computing is another area of teaching which requires a substantial capital outlay, and the General Studies Department has not been slow to run courses in both the O and A levels in this rapidly expanding and increasingly important skill. While many youngsters may spend much of their spare time playing Space Invaders, the students here design their own computer games as well as learning how to use computers as commercial machines. There is a range of equipment for the use of the examination classes, and the college library has a BBC microcomputer for the use of any student. In these technological days, the college library does not just stock books and journals, but also slides, films and tapes. The compactness of the campus means that equipment can easily be moved to classes or classes to equipment. The conversion of houses to small teaching blocks means that whole floors or blocks can be devoted to one group, for example the trainee nursery nurses. At times the demand for evening classes is so great that rooms in the school over the road are used. By no means all other evening classes are held in the college ground, for there's an extensive programme of recreational courses held in various schools, both in St Albans and nearby Harpenden. Due perhaps to the sophisticated world in which we live, and maybe despite the draw of television, the vast majority of evening classes, whether they are recreational or vocational, have no difficulty in attracting students, and many are heavily oversubscribed. Some courses involve work off the campus, which requires dedication from the staff who not only organise the transport and accommodation, but also teach the students while there. The college minibus is a great asset, and students occasionally use it in unforeseen ways to carry out work more efficiently, though there are some places it can't take them. At the end of every course there is naturally an exam towards which the students have been working. During the tense and testing weeks of June, the main hall is used for examinations. To the relief of students, they do eventually end, leaving only the waiting for results that could mean a place on a degree course or a job. For the staff, it's a time to reflect on another year in our fast-moving modern world.